Odelay, Ass Clowns, welcome back. First of all, thank you so much for your continued support. Right now, in fact, you're listening to my dulcet tones thanks to this generously donated wireless microphone. I wish I had time to thank everyone individually. Instead, I'll just scroll a list of your names right here. Now, I haven't had a car in about 10 years. I walk wherever I can, and I'll take public transportation when I can't. Public transport gets a bad rap, especially here in LA, but I thoroughly enjoy it. That's not to say you're not going to have a sketchy encounter here and there. Like this hag, she gave me a sprig of rosemary and told me to have a great day. What a psycho. But I didn't get the van just to avoid decrepit old monsters like her. I needed to be mobile in case of a natural disaster, alien invasion, or peaceful protest. Specifically the alien scenario, I need to be able to quickly get to where they are so they can hopefully save me from this nightmarish hellscape that we call Earth. Now, I'm no stranger to squeezing into tight spaces. I used to live in a closet in West LA. And I don't mean that figuratively. We're talking a twin mattress slapped into this cupboard that kind of sloped downward under the stairs like I was some broke-ass Harry Potter. Those were some of the best times of my life. I've taken a train across the country, spent days at a time in a compartment about 7 feet by 3 feet, and loved it. Whenever I travel, I love staying in capsule hotels that have ranged from mildly adequate to fifth dimensional. And I've loved every second of every one of them. Now, I'll be drawing inspiration from all those as I build out the van. I've broken down my needs into specific stations that have to be addressed. We have hydration, relaxation, emergency bowel evacuation, sanitation, and most importantly, threat elimination. Now, I'm just kidding. While I'm on the road, Sheila here is going to be spending an extended vacation in my good friend's safe. But that's not to say personal protection isn't important, but space is at a premium in the van, and I just can't justify how much space would be needed to safely house her. Now, this little guy, however, I hydrate like a champ. So, barring the invention of some Waterworld-style piss purification machine, I'm going to need a decent amount of storage on board for potable water. I originally thought about getting one of these water filters, but then the logistics of how I fill it up while it's attached to the van, and then it's sloshing around when I'm driving. I think realistically, I'm just going to get a classic jug, slap one of these USB-powered jobbies on top of it, call it a day. I'm going to have that access point at the back of the van so I can easily remove it and go refill it at the machine at the grocery store or wherever I'm getting my water. As far as my bed, I'll do a bench seat that'll go down the length of the van on the driver's side. It will normally be about half the width of the van, with the ability, though, to extend further. I've seen some really simple looking designs online of an interlocking lattice type structure that seems fairly easy to implement. As far as entertainment, I've got an iPad I can load up with movies and TV shows. I'll be reserving a modest amount of space for physical books, and due to my digital hoarder of a brother, I'll be able to fill my Kindle with more books than I can ever possibly hope to read. Add on top of that, my backgammon set, deck of cards, and a frisbee, I should be good to go. Where are you going to poop? That's always the first question people ask me when I tell them about the van. Similar to when I tell people I'm vegan and they ask me where I get my protein from. Since I'm not going to be living in the van full time, I mainly need to plan for emergencies. For that, I'm probably going to get one of these buckets, some kitty litter, some plastic bags, a place to store it outside of the van until I can properly dispose of it, and it is what it is. Okay? You happy, you perverts? What about you? Where are you going to take your next dump, huh? What color's your piss? What's your problem? Now, it's a dirty world out there, so I'll need to be able to wash my hands and rinse out food and whatnot. I'm thinking my best bet is going to be a sink towards the rear of the van so I can access it from inside and if I'm cooking outside as well. I tried for a while to come up with a bit for this, but I got nothing. I need to wash my hands. What do you want me to say, man? All right, that's going to just about do it for today. A final message to my microphone benefactors. Yes, I have received all your emails. As soon as I can rustle up that much tapioca pudding, I'll get that ASMR video out to you right away. And no, Raph, I'm not going to tell your wife, I promise. I'm going to end this video with a short clip I found on my phone. I'm not going to give you any context for it whatsoever. I just hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to inquisitively nuzzle that like button and viciously headbutt that subscribe button. And most importantly, have an all right day.
As we hit submit.